Hello everyone, it's Shauna coming to you live from her craft room in Edmond, Oklahoma. Today is May 16th. It is 6 p.m. So if you are scrolling through the Facebook world, stop by, say hi. Also, if you say that you want to go live, that will let you chat and comment while I'm crafting. If you don't say that you wish to go live, then if you type in comments, I'm not going to see them until the end of the video. That is something new that Facebook has started. I don't know why, but it is. Facebook is always changing things. I'm going to get over to the right page, make sure I'm in the right place. Bear with me a second. I'm also going to make sure that you guys can hear me. How about that? Can you hear me? Let's go this way. Bear with me a second. Yep. Okay. You can hear me. I'm faced the right way. Looks like I'm a little cockeyed. Let's see if that helps. I'm going to turn on live chat. That way, if you are commenting, I can see. Okay. Are you guys having a fabulous weekend? I hope so. I had my May class today, my May card class. So thank you to everybody who came to that. It was a lot of fun. We made some cute cards, some Father's Day cards. It was our Father's Day series. I can show those to you, I think. Where are they? So here was one of the cards. This is using the Grill Master, Barbecue Master stamp set, and the Nature of Symphony DSP, Designer Series paper. That is a fun pack of paper to play with, and it's got a lot of browns and greens, blues, so it's great for the guy cards. Another one of the cards was, hold on just a second. I'm losing everything. This one right here, it's a bridge card. And it uses a couple of different products. This is the Pier stamp set that went on the last chance that sold out really fast. It is using the Waterside Retreat paper that we're using today. And then the other one is right here. Oh, I've got cards falling everywhere, going everywhere. It is this one right here, and it uses, again, that Nature Symphony Designer Series paper. So, fun, fun, fun. That was our card class that we did today. So if you're local and in the area, you can always come to card class. It's $15. We make 3 cards. You can make the 3 cards, pay the $15, and be out the door. Or if you want to turn in an order, as long as you use me as your demonstrator, then the class is free. So I will be posting the email tonight and tomorrow for the June card class. So if you're ever interested, think you might want to come to a card class, let me know. And I can put you on my email list. That way you can see what cards we're making and see if it's something that you're interested in. Okay, I'm going to pull this out of the way real quick so that we can go over a few housekeeping things. Again, if you're jumping on, say hi. Stampin' Up! Does offer 3 levels of creativity. We have something for everyone. We have our step-by-step kits. The brown box ones can be found at stampinup.com online. They come out with 2 every month. So these are constantly revolving. The 2 that just came out this month, I love both of them. One of them is a great birthday party. Let me pull that out of the way, pull that down. It's a pretty party kit, and it's got some fresh freesia, some calypso coral, a lot of gold. It's very dimensional, so it's a really cute kit. And then the other one, if you haven't made your Father's Day cards yet, it's called Serene Scenes Kit. And this is a great masculine kit because it's got scenery in it. It even has a Happy Father's Day stamp in it. So if you're needing Father's Day cards, check out these kits. Most of our kits, if they're card kits, make 9 cards, 3 different styles, 3 different ones, I can't think of words, and 3 of each one of those. So, kits are great. The other kits that we have are our paper pumpkin kits. These are monthly subscription kits. They come to you kind of at your door every month. They're a surprise. We get little sneak peeks, but we don't get to see everything. The one that is on the way to our door right now is this Sparkling Celebrations kit. I should have it sometime early next week. You had to be subscribed before May 10th to get this one. The one that is now in the subscription period is called Bikes and Blooms, and it is May 11th through June 10th. So as long as you're subscribed before June 10th, before June 9th, you can get this one, and it looks to be really pretty. We've got some silver butterfly embellishments, have a lovely day stamp set, some flowers, some bikes, so it should be cute. I'm excited about both of those. Speaking of our kits, we also have scrapbooking kits. They're called scrapbook workshops. This is an old one. It's called Wildflower Birthday. So, if you scrapbook, if you card make, we have kits for both. And those are in our catalogs and can also be found online. So, again, 3 levels of creativity, our step-by-step kits. We have our quick and easy options, our mix and match sections in the catalog. And then we have Creativity Your Own Way. The Creativity Your Own Way is great for advanced people who just pick out a stamp set, pick out some paper. Of course, Stampin' Up! Makes everything that coordinates, so that makes it easier. The level 2 quick and easy option is great for kind of your intermediate level. The products are meant to go together. They all coordinate. You can use your own creativity and put them together however you want. There's no instructions. And it's also great because it's a little area in the catalog, so it's limited supplies. You don't have to have a lot of stuff on hand. If you ever have any questions about any of that, please let me know. If you are shopping, actually let me do this first. We do offer much more than just kits and scrapbooking and stamping supplies. We also offer classes. We offer craft classes, card classes, scrapbook classes. We do retreats. They're all virtual. So the one that is going on right now that they are offering is called Paper Mixer. This is going to be on May 21st. So not what is that, Thursday? I think it's this coming Thursday at 2 p.m. And it's a great class. If you want to join the class, it's not too late. 171475 is the item number. Now, they're going to be using the Designer Series paper, the Paper Medley Mix-In Designer Series paper, which is item 167759. You probably won't get this in time, but you can still watch the class, still participate, learn all the tips, tricks, techniques, and then you can order this, and when you get it, put your stuff together. It's a private Facebook group, so you can go back and watch it whenever you want. You don't have to do it live. Let me tap this off. Something popped up. So, if you are putting in an order, just so you know, if you put in a $75 order or more, you get what's called Product of the Month, or POM. It is a different item each month. It's been paper, it's been dies, it's been stamps. Last month was a die. It was this great big die. When I say big, this thing is huge, guys. So it's really pretty. And if it's still available, you can get past products of the month. You don't have to get the one that they are offering for that month. But if it's sold out, it's too late to get it. The one for this month is a pack of paper. It's called the Berry Botanical Vellum Designer Series paper. Vellum is kind of a see-through paper. So it's really pretty, but it is see-through. So we got some pretty fresh freesia grid paper, that's the new in color, something pine. What is that? Peaceful Pine, polka dot. And then we've got 2 pieces of this pretty flower botanical paper. So very pretty, and that is the product of the month for May. So again, if you're putting in an order, don't forget to add that to your cart for $5. That's a great price, so don't miss out. If you've ever thought about joining Stampin' Up, the time is now. The in colors that just came out May, when the catalog went live May 5th, are free if you sign up to become a demonstrator. So it's a $63 value. If you're interested in that, let me know. This is an offer from May 1st through the 31st. And our ink pads, if you don't know yet, they have changed them. They are now magnetic. They open real easily. So, I mean, they're nice ink pads. So if you're interested in the new ink pads, this is the way to get them right now at a great price savings. Again, a $63 value, and you're getting them for free with your starter kit. If you don't want the ink pads, then you can pick out another $35 worth of items, anything in the catalog, for free, and add it to your starter kit. So, again, if you have any questions, let me know. All right, talked about product of the month, talked about kits. Don't forget, the best place to shop is online, because you get to see all of the last chance products, all of our clearance items. You also get to see the online exclusives. These are items that only come out and are available online. They never make it into the catalog. They just came out with a cute Winnie the Pooh. Give me just a second. I'm trying to locate the card that I made. Where is it at? You guys. I need to be more organized. Here it is, right here. So, this is a mega suite. It comes with some beautiful Designer Series paper. comes with an embossing folder of the 100 Acre Wood, and it comes with 2 stamps and die set. So one of the stamps and dies, you can stamp the characters and then cut them out. These dies also cut out some of the characters from the paper. The other stamp and die is this beautiful set of frames and some sayings. And these sayings are awesome. Let me just read them to you. The best kind of days are the days spent together. I will love you until forever. You deserve a little treat. Oh, bother. Sometimes when you go looking for happiness, happiness finds you. It never hurts to keep looking up. And then old friends are the best friends. So even if you don't love Winnie the Pooh, those sayings you could use on any card. Oh, and there's another one that says, oh, bother. Which, of course, you know, is Winnie the Pooh's favorite saying. But here is a close-up of the embossing folder right there. I've just done a little bit of sponging. I took my blender pen and did the little river, and then took a blending brush and did some green on the trees. This is a W card, I think is what they call it, a W fold, because that band looks like a W. But there is some of the great Designer Series paper and some of the characters. Anyway, just so cute. So again, some of those labels, of course the Golden Glow ribbon, one of the new ink colors. But if you love Winnie the Pooh, you're going to love that. And of course, there are a couple other things in there. And then there was also a lot in the March online exclusives. So going to Stampinup.com is the best way to shop. You can see everything in one place. Again, our new catalog is also out there. It came available May 5th. If you need a catalog, let me know. Again, I'm here in Edmond, Oklahoma, and I can meet you somewhere. It's just $2 for a catalog. So if you would like one, you can have one. If you have ordered from me in the last 6 months, then they're free. Okay, let's get to crafting, guys. I think that's enough chatting. Like I said, I've had my craft card class today, and all the girls had fun. So if you're ever interested and you're here local, you want to sign up for my class, let me know. Just send me a comment, a private message. And again, if you're scrolling through Facebook and you see me, stop by, say hi. You have to click on the, I think Facebook asks you now, do you want to join live? And if you say yes, then you can comment and I can see you through the live chat. If you don't click on that, then I cannot see if you're commenting. So just leave a comment. I'll see it after the Facebook Live is afterwards. So I do have a lot of card samples using this relaxing Waterside, and I'll show that to you at the end of today's video, today's card. I'm just grabbing my pieces. This is a very easy card to put together. I'm going to put that off to the side. So the first piece you need, this is Misty Moonlight cardstock, and this is a piece of 6 3/8 by 5 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So again, 6 3/8 long, 5 1/2 tall, and you score it at 4 1/4. The 4 1/4 is your typical score line when you're making a card. So I'm just going to fold this over and give it a really good burnish. You guys have to excuse me, my nails still look awful. It's just that time of year where we're doing a lot. We're rearranging the house, we're opening up the pool, we're planting. There is just no point in me putting on nails. I'm just gonna break it as soon as I start doing something. So the hands are gonna just look nasty for the month of May. Let me show you guys this wonderful paper that we are using before I get too far in this. Again, this is the Relaxing Waterside Suite. It's on page, let's see. It's one of the suites. And it's on page 20 of our catalog. Now that I can open up our catalog and show it to you. Again, if you need a catalog, let me know. You can always go online also and see the digital copy. And I did do a walkthrough of the catalog, not last week. Yes, it was last week's YouTube video or Facebook Live, so you can still see that. But this is the Waterside Retreat Suite Collection. Has this great stamp and die set. So here's the stamps. Here's to a new chapter. Happy Father's Day. Today is your day. Relax. Have a great birthday. And then here are the dies. So we have this great Adirondack chair. We got a little duck. We have some great like wheat and cattails, a couple of different chairs. There is a cup here and a little book. So here cuts the book and the cup. But just a great set. Great manly set if you need some Father's Day cards. They do give you a couple of samples. The colors that are in this paper pack are Old Olive, Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, Pecan Pie, Berry Vanilla, and Gray Granite. So again, let's show off that paper because it is beautiful. You get 2 pieces of each. So here is the first, and then the back. This also coordinates with a paper pumpkin that we recently just got. And in that paper pumpkin is a stamp set that says, "You are a lifesaver." I love these little lifesavers because you could just cut a piece of paper and put that as a sentiment on it. In fact, I have done that. Let me show you that card as I'm talking about it because it's super cute and it's easy. But that paper pumpkin did coordinate with it, which made this a great set even more than it already was. So there's one piece. Here's the second piece, the front and the back. Here's the third piece, the front and the back. If you love fishing, you have some men that love fishing, that's great. Here's the next one, the third or the fourth, front and the back. I think the bicycles are really cute. We have a stamp set. I can't remember what the name of it is. Let me pull it. Give me just a second. It's an older stamp set. But when I saw this bike paper, I really thought, like, oh yeah. It's called Beside Me. And it has this little image of a dad pushing their daughter, their son, on a bike. And I thought, how cute to use. So I've kind of pulled that out. There's also a fishing one. It'd be great for the fish paper. And then the other is just some life jackets and some paddles. There's the front and the back. There's the striped. And then the last page is what Stampin' Up! Calls a cut-apart page. So on the back, it's this great stripe, this Misty Moonlight, like water stripe, watercolor stripe. But when I say cut-aparts, this is a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And you can see I'm cutting it all up, and you get 2 pieces of each. So keep that in mind. Another one was this big, like, pier piece. And then we've got like this ice cream shop, this little map. So, and you can tell here's one that I've cut apart. Sorry, I don't have the full sheet anymore because I've been playing with this pack of paper because I'm in love with it. Anyway, that's the paper. Those are the stamps and dies that go with this suite. Back to the card. So this piece is 2 by 5 3/8. And before I put this piece down, someone told me, Shauna, this card is backwards. And I said, what? And they said, it needs to open like this. And I said, why? So I'm gonna make today's card open like that and we'll see if it really makes any difference. I don't think it's going to, but time will tell. Let's see. You guys can be the, oh, my piece of paper is not even cut to the right size. Give me just a second. Let me measure. I wonder what I did wrong. Let me see what we have. Did I cut it wrong? Okay, so that's 2, so it'd be 1 7/8. I did cut it wrong. 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. So I just cut this at 2. So let me grab my little trimmer real quick. I tried to be together. Okay, so 1 7/8. See what happens when I cut my paper ahead of time? Sometimes I don't get the right. I'm just better if I'm on the fly, I guess. Okay. So this is going to leave us a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around. So we just want to try to get this piece of paper on here as straight as possible. So we're going to open it this way instead of the other way. This is a 4 by 5 1/4 piece. What are you guys thinking of the new catalog? Have you seen the new catalog? Likes, dislikes, comment. Let me know. Okay, it looks like I cut this one right, so that's good. So we're just going to put that piece there. Like I said, this is a pretty easy and quick card. Okay, now we're going to take this little flap part. So this is a piece that is 6 inches long, 3 1/2 tall, and we're going to score it right in the middle at 3. So again, 6 by 3 1/2, scored at 3. I'm just going to fold this and get my bone folder and burnish it. That way it'll lay nicely, lay flat. And one of those little cut aparts was this cute little cabin. I did cut this down a little bit. It is 2 3/4 wide by 3 1/4 tall. So again, 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. Put some adhesive on this. And then I'm just going to center this on here. Again, equal size border all the way around. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try your best. Okay. And let's go ahead. Here's a piece that is 2 7/8 by 3 3/8. So 2 7/8 wide by 3 3/8 tall. This is just for you to put your little message in, your little signature. It's just a piece of, we used to call it Whisper White. And now we call it basic white. There we go. It's coming to me. It's been a long day, guys. The brain just does not want to work. This only gives us, again, a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around. You know I love those 1/16 inches. Sorry. And then we're going to flip it over and we're going to put some adhesive on the back side of this. And what you're going to do is take your piece of paper and you are going to line it up. So you're going to fold this over, put this in here. So we're going like this. And you're just trying to get an idea of placement. That looks pretty good to me. Well, actually, let me go in just a little bit. There we go. So what I'm concentrating on is how much of this paper right here that you can see, and am I in the middle? And that's, I think, pretty darn gone good. So there we go. And then we're just going to take, here's our card, let me bring that back in, the Celebrating You Today, and that actually does not come from this Relaxing Waterside. You could use the Today is Your Day. That would fit nicely right there, but the Celebrating Your Day is actually from this Beside Me stamp set that I pulled out. So I'm going to use this one. And I don't have it on a block because we used this at class today. So let me, if you ever need to line up your paper or your stamp, I use my grid paper and then just push down. And again, we are using the Misty Moonlight. And you just need a piece of scratch paper. I'm kind of sad that we're getting new stamp sets or new ink pads. I love our foam ink pads. And our new ink pads are the linen pads, the felt pads. I did catch a little edge right there. So I'm going to flip this over, 2 sides to every paper. Let's try again. There we go. I just pushed down on that one little side. I just caught an edge. And now we're going to use our Stylish Shapes dies. These dies right here. I use these all the time. They did not retire. Yahoo! I hate it when Stampin' Up! Retires a great set of dies that are so versatile. So we're going to do this little one. And I'm going to kind of scoot those out of the way. I'm going to bring my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine in. It's the big Mamba Jamba. So we're just going to get that centered on there. Covers it a little bit, but it'll be okay. This is a tight squeeze on this die. We're gonna push our, nope, I moved it. Don't breathe, it might move. Oh goodness, let me grab some washi tape. Give me just a second. Washi tape or post-it note tape or post-it, any of them will work. But when you've got a die that's just not playing nicely, which this is what I get for not using my magnetic pad too. I forgot about that. We didn't have to use it at class today, so. Okay, let's run it through. I'm just gonna pull it off of here, being gently to not rip my paper or my ink. Hopefully that's the back. There we go. That's not all that great, but it'll work. Grab some dimensionals. We use our little baby dimensionals. Put one on each side. Pull back in our cards. And then I just stuck this up here. So, could be a happy birthday card, could be a Father's Day card. That's not really centered. Let me do a better job. There we go. All right, guys. That's our card for today. Quick, fast, easy. Let me show you some other samples that I've made using this same suite of products. Put that away, pull this away. And again, this did coordinate with a paper pumpkin set. So the paper pumpkin was the April, and it was called Lakeside Retreat. This suite of products is called Waterside Retreat. So don't get them confused, but the paper pumpkin had that same feel. The paddles, some of this paper right here that's in that paper pack, some of these little punch out dies. So this paper pumpkin coordinated, which made things really nice. And like I said, there was a you're a lifesaver, you're an inspiration, older, wiser, better, which I love that saying. Dad, son, thanks, happy Father's Day, happy birthday. If you go back a couple of videos ago, I think this was the video that I did May 2nd, the first weekend of May, to jumpstart the Father's Day. And if you get the add-on dies for the paper pumpkin, there's this nice little sign and this firework, which, speaking of the firework, let me show you a cute card that I made. I'm going to be offering this for next month's class. It's going to be a patriotic class. And this die cut out these wonderful fireworks. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Love that die. So, again, if you're interested in any of my classes, please let me know. I would love to add you to my email list. But here's using one of those little cutouts. And this paper pumpkin also had some embellishments in it. It had, let me grab them. Where did they go? It had the little pebbles. Here they are. Do you guys remember these? We had these, I don't know, a couple catalogs ago maybe. So I pulled out my old ones. Here's the big pack. Pebbles Enamel Shapes was the name of them. So I've been using those on the card. And then I also, that made me think, well, I could pull out the faux sea glass and do little glass. And they've kind of put these, you know, just around the little beached areas. But there's one card. Here's Relax and Enjoy Your Day. Kind of a cute little fun fold. And again, one of those pieces, I just stamped some birds up there. This is an old Adirondack chair from an old stamp set that we had. I never part with my stamps because I always know that there's going to be something that's going to come out that I'm going to be able to use this on. I'm going to be like, oh man, I had that and I sold it. But it was Colorful Seasons. and it had this Adirondack chair in it. And I really liked that size because the one that comes in the stamp set that coordinates with this is quite big. That's kind of the size dimension difference. But again, these cutouts, these cut-aparts make great, easy, fast cards. Spotlight of Nature dies. See how they've used these pebbles just kind of down here alongside the grass. Here I've stamped some cattails. Here's that You're a Lifesaver. So very easy, fast cards. There's that sign, a little canoe paddle. And this is just the beginning. I've just been playing with this set for maybe a week. So lots of different cards. I'll have a lot more to show off at the end of the month. But this is a great stamp die sweet pack of paper. So if you're looking for Father's Day, look no further, because there you go. You guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, today's little virtual class. And if you have any questions, please let me know. We'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye.